Good morning, it's Dr. Tonya, and I wanted to encourage you today that you may have failed, but you are not a failure. And so many times as a coach, before I can even coach people on what they need to do, the tools they need to have to be successful as a speaker, I have to deal with the mindset of failure. So, because they were 5 years old and they forgot their lines, or because they were in a meeting and they couldn't remember what to say, or they froze during a presentation, even 10 years ago, they feel like they're a failure. They will never be able to speak again. And so what successful person says that ever? No, none. Like, you have to realize that you may have experienced failure, but that does not make you a failure. Even someone, yeah, obviously the most successful people have experienced failure, actually probably the most, because from every experience you learn, and you learn the most when it doesn't go the way you expected. When everything is smooth, everything goes exactly how you plan, you don't really learn that much. I mean, you learn, that there's a system to doing things well, and success does leave trails. And so you do learn, but you learn the most from the experiences that challenge you, that push you, push you out of your comfort zone. And so don't become paralyzed by the thought that you may fail. It's a possibility. You could fail, but guess what? You learned. You learned what to do, what not to do. And from there, you can build on that. And so I know my son, how he's just started playing basketball this year at 9, and he and his team, all of them had played football, none of them really played basketball. They lost pretty bad for quite a few games, and he wanted to quit. And I'm like, you can't quit. You can't quit. You got to keep learning and growing. Some of these teams have been like they've been playing out the womb. Like, you have to learn to grow, and you can't expect to be where they are when they've been practicing for years. And so, can you imagine if Jordan, after he didn't make the high school team, said, "Hey, you know what? Basketball's not for me." We all have to learn from loss and from losing. But you, even when you lose, you don't lose. You learn. And so that is my motivation for today. And I just want to encourage you to keep going. Don't give up. Know that this too, is an experience. It's not who you are. It's an experience that you're learning and growing through. And so those of you, I am going to be doing a communication challenge to those who want to become professional speakers and want to begin to promote their business through communication, through presentations, and even social media. So definitely message me if you're interested in that. Go to excelcommunication.net, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. It's Dr. Tony.